All right. Now,
Look at this awesomely updated random encounters list.
that we still haven't updated.
Good Lord, I don't want to roll anything in the middle. I'm like, I don't have anything. I was making up so much. If I hadn't spiked my coffee, I would have made it through the first part. I just realized that was like a friggin' Bailey's rant there.
Bailey's and Crown and coffee.
Well, I haven't eaten, so that coffee hit hard. I'm sitting here buzzing right now. I'm like, hey.
All right.
I did think Red Fetch Savage was dead, though. I did not make that up.
Yeah, no, I actually believe you.
Blood X says roll a 17. I dare you.
Roll a 7. God.
Oh God! Don't do that, Blood X. I can't even think of a animal.
Where's that list that we had made the other day?
I've got a cool animal.
We should. Oh, you got a cool.
I got a cool animal. It's a real animal.
Oh, okay.
I got a
real
super
animal?
nerdy animal. Oh. Yeah, it's aquatic. I'm cheating. Those animals are the weirdest.
Oh, okay. Anyway, all right. Let's get this.
Franks, man. He got my back.
Let's get this rolling.
Go ahead.
All right.
Start us off.
Well, welcome to Random Encounters. I'm Xenodamus, and I'm here with
Q.
And this is where we roll some random topics and come up with some conversation to go along with them. That's at least partially associated with the topic we rolled. So,
come on, man, say it with your chest.
What?
It's random encounters, y'all.
All right, so let's get the dice cam up so that we can get this rolling started. You want to start us off, or
no? I like watching you squirm.
You want to watch me squirm? Okay.
Why you use the nastiest looking white die? Use this one.
I like this one. This actually reminds me of one of my first D20s. It was that off-white. I think it's a very classic.
How do I fix that?
What do you need to fix?
The camera's upside down.
It's upside down?
I mean, not from his angle, but yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Usually you just flip it.
How do I
You can flip it. You can right-click on it.
And then flip it.
And then hit transform and do 180.
If you're listening, you're now learning how to flip a picture. That is free.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't need to go to Skillshare. We got your back, too.
Exactly.
Appreciate you.
All right, I got a...
Oh, yeah.
No.
Got it again.
No. Oh, not this one.
I'm so glad you rolled first. You did so bad on this last time, too. You couldn't even think of a kid, let alone one with potential. You did better off with 17.
Oh. All right, so kids with potential. I'll give you a kid with, what's that?
Blood X said to pick Fred Savage.
He's not a kid anymore. Pull up my what is it? A certain magical index.
Gotta cheat and go to anime, huh?
Yes. So there is a little priest girl in this anime, and she has definitely not showed the full potential of the character.
I mean, I think she is literally the magical index.
She is the magical index.
It's like she is the certain magical index.
So she has all this forbidden knowledge in her head.
That sounds dirty.
From all these indexes that the church deemed.
Now it sounds real dirty.
Shut up. That the church deemed too dangerous to be in existence. So they're all stored in her head. Mm-hmm. And so she can access these indexes, but it puts a big strain on her. But she's managed to do it a few times, and she's mostly done them for good, to save a life and stuff like that. But I would really love to see this actually come to full power.
Full power? Full Monty? You got to talk about her disintegrating outfit?
So apparently this is funny to you.
I'm sorry, as you described it, you somehow made it sound wrong on every level.
I'm talking about a little girl.
That's what makes it so bad. You're a monster.
No, only people that are fucked in the head would see that.
In this picture, she chose a picture where she's holding up money she's been given, and her outfit's held together with safety pins.
And she has a cat.
Yes, there's some kitties showing too. Yeah, Debatable pick. Look at
there,
those
no,
eyes.
there you go. No safety pins.
That's the eyes of someone that's seen some crap, though. Look at that face, man. That's the face of trauma.
I mean, she hadn't seen that much crap. I mean, her mind's been erased several times,
Oh,
so she only has like a year's worth of memories.
They make sure she doesn't remember.
Oh,
That's so merciful.
all right, I'm done. You roll now.
You didn't bring up the fact she keeps biting the main character's head.
It's your turn. I'm done. I'm drinking this coffee here.
If you drink it, you'll be here with me. I told you, I finished my cup. I'm caffeined up. Oh, that was close. I almost hit 70.
Can't do that anymore.
Geek stories. Oh man.
It's 15, man.
Oh.
Can't do that anymore.
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry. Can't do that anymore. Oh wow. Oh, how do I? Probably all that entire conversation I just had. Is technically not something
exactly.
you can do anymore.
Yeah, that's.
Oh well, you know what? I'll go a little more
You're
innocent.
working on trying to get us banned from Twitch.
I know,
One-
so I'll go because
one
I
story
know
at a
he's
time.
scared.
Oh,
So what
no,
I'll
I'm
do-
not scared. I mean, if we get banned from Twitch, we just move it to Patreon, right?
Yeah. No, I'll go with something more relevant. After the recent BlizzCon, apparently something we can't do anymore is you're not allowed to have an opinion about a product that you're freaking expected to buy.
Oh,
You know?
God.
Well, no, it's not political. I'm not going political. I'm
Well,
going
no.
gaming.
I said, oh, God, about the effect of the Diablo Immortal debacle in itself.
And other companies where these companies, I mean, I never thought I'd hear a company go, gamers are just entitled and spoiled. It's like, what are you, insane? Yes, they're entitled and spoiled. You sell us games that cost $80, $100. The people that buy your games have money. They spend their money on toys. Dummy. They are entitled. They are willing to spend hundreds of dollars. They spent $50 for commercials. They went to BlizzCon and spent $50 for you to show them commercials. Yes, which means, idiot, you need to actually market to your entitled. Oh, that is not going to be friendly. I don't know how you did not know that was going to be filled with. She's not showing that, right?
You know, no,
Okay,
no,
good.
she's
Okay.
not. If anybody is curious and want to see what we're seeing,
Just search entitled
search
rich kid.
entitled rich kid as our editor did, and go to image search.
It is mostly filled with slurs and profanity, but yeah. Oh, and there. Oh, well, I'm not going to bring that up, but but no. So you need to understand your market. So this showed an incredible amount of stupidity because you are selling to people who have excess money and are willing to spend it on their hobby. So yes. So you can't go, how dare you be entitled when you want to sell them a $80 stupid mobile game or $50 or whatever they want for it. So it was just dumb that we're not allowed to criticize anymore. I mean, I paid money to be here. You know, if I'm at BlizzCon, I spent $50 to be here.
Well,
I'm your customer.
Okay, so here's the thing with that, and this is my overall decision on this. Like, so the BlizzCon thing has gone on all week. Like, since we talked about it last week, people are still going off about it, making videos about it. It's still a hit subject, and I've looked at a lot of stuff on it, and I'll be honest. Do I think that they will not make money on doing this?
Oh, no, they're going to make a lot of money.
They're going to make a lot of money off this mobile game.
Yeah.
I have no doubt in that.
Yeah.
Is it a disservice to their fan base? Yeah, it is. But in the when it all comes down to it, they'll be able to make more titles because of the money they bring into this. I doubt there's that much story even in this game.
Oh, no, man. It's a money grab.
It is a money grab. It's going to have very little story. It's going to be just a fast-paced mobile game that will last for about a year because, I mean, the mobile market does not tend to stay on any particular title for long.
Not even a really huge one.
So you'll see it sort of probably blend off. They'll probably make a few more mobile titles, and hopefully what you'll end up seeing is they will move that off to a separate division, and it gives them another market to make money in. Okay. Like I said, I'm not a fan of it because I don't like I don't like having to see part of the story of a franchise that I like be moved over to a different platform that I'm
That you're never
probably
gonna
not
touch.
going to touch.
Yeah, but and I know as a Blizzard fan, but the thing is that I get you there. I agree. I do agree on all that. I think it's valid for them to make this game. And don't get me wrong. What I'm saying though about the can't do it anymore is that I'm specifically talking on the game companies getting upset with their literal customers telling them what they want. Now, what like appropriate reaction to that is to go, hey, because they doubled down. If you've been following, later on, they basically kept going. I mean,
Blizzard,
screw you.
Blizzard, I think, handled the situation wrong. They did say some stuff that they should have said when the original, like, they apparently did not even imagine that this was going to cause any problem.
Well,
because
why did they make it their title
claim
release, though, like their big final.
Yeah. Because I mean, from everything I've heard, I mean, they claim that, you know, they're still working on a new Diablo title, that this did not take away from that. This, you know, they were actually working with another company to do that title. So,
and that's honestly to me where I feel like the real issue is. We're going to talk about from Blizzard's point of view is how did they think though that should not have been a part of that announcement? Should have been, hey guys, because everybody knew they were going there to hear about Diablo 4. Yeah. And even they could have smoothed that all out by just the minimalist announcement. Even if they just said, hey, this is a side project. While our main team works on what we all know you're waiting for, here's what's coming out next. That would have immediately changed the entire tone. But instead, they're like, we know you guys are excited for this next one. This is what you want to hear. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. I don't even play Diablo, and I knew.
Like I said, I think it mostly came down to how they handled it was not the best way of handling it.
But at no point, even if they do,
the fact of like you said, the fact that they sort of belittled their own customer base because of their reaction to what they released. That was dumb.
You're going to look at a bunch of PC gamers that go, you got phones,
They may actually end up losing business in the PC gaming market because of that attitude. Because those people that pay for BlizzCon to have that many boos in that, those are your fans. Those are people that paid money just to see you talk about what you're doing.
And your attitude was to ridicule. And clearly your mobile market wasn't there. So you chose one group of fans. But that's also
they don't have a mobile market really. So I mean they're trying to build a mobile market.
Mobile markets like there's never been an Angry Birds con I know of where people paid $50 to hear about Angry Birds.
You'd be surprised at no.
Oh, there's some weird
stuff.
But that isn't who showed up to this. I mean, if nothing else, they should have just said, they should have at least picked a neutral stance, but they showed disdain.
Like, I think there's actually an Angry Birds theme park, not in the U.S., but I think it's like one of those Japan
We're not going to talk about overseas. There's some weird stuff. I mean, in China, this will do well. They love mobile games.
Google Angry Birds theme park.
But basically, to wrap it up, is just what you can't do now, apparently, is that fans are no longer allowed to complain, whether it be about a reboot, whether it be about a video game. And what gets me is these are the fans. I'm not talking about customers. Fans cannot say, hey, guys, this isn't what we wanted. And this is bad because the game industry, as I've said last Sunday, is optional. They really need to understand that they work in an optional business that people can stop spending their money on. And they won't lose anything. You don't provide anything necessary. You're not special. As I stated, you don't provide anything anybody has to have. So don't get a cocky attitude like, oh, God, like Sony did. Like, notice, I don't have to have a PlayStation. The whole reason I still have Salt is because they looked at me and said, you'll do what we say because you have to have this. No, I don't.
Yeah, see, there was one in China. There was one in Russia. There were several Angry Birds theme parks.
Jesus Christ.
So, anyway, let's roll.
You know what Angry Birds have never done, though? They never looked at their fan base and said, you got a PC, right?
let's just roll another topic.
Still salty. Go ahead.
14 soundtrack wins.
Man, there's been some good ones.
All right.
There was something I played recently. Had an amazing soundtrack. I'm trying to remember. I mean, you rolled it. You got to come on. Don't look at me. I'm just trying to think. I'll help you out if I remember.
Well, no. Be honest. There was what anime was that? I was watching an anime recently that it was a very like heavy metal, just awesome soundtrack.
Unfortunately, we started watching a lot of new.
But I
ones.
watched so many recently.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute, Castlevania was freaking amazing.
Castlevania had an awesome soundtrack.
All right, no spoilers, but during the climax, when that cool music started, and then it turned into a remix of the Castlevania theme. You remember me?
Oh,
I
that
like,
was
jumping like
awesome.
a little kid. I was like, he's up here making me crazy. I'm over there like, it's Castlevania theme.
Yeah. No, Castlevania redid some of their classic 8-bit sounds into a
so
more quality music for some of their background music in the cartoon anime.
Like, how did we not bring that up, man?
And
in
it
the
was
first part?
awesome. It was really good. Well, I didn't want to talk about Castlevania too much because I know there's still a lot of people who hadn't finished the season.
Oh, so good though, so good.
But yeah, no, the soundtrack for it is really good. There were several times that I caught myself just sort of,
But I heard
tap into the music,
and I was like, And all I'm gonna say is this: it's not spoilers, but you're gonna get your Belmont rocks off. Finish the series. It gets so it was like a love letter to all the Castlevanias.
Mm-hmm.
It was amazing.
Yeah, Soul Calibur 6 actually, has a good soundtrack.
I beat your butt to some amazing soundtracks, man.
But I think some of that music is actually pulled from corresponding games. Like I think they pulled some music from The Witcher and on the Witcher level, but
You think they're gonna put out an alternate skin and give us like weird Legolas, like Witcher as an alt skin?
I hope not.
Like when it comes out, you'll be able to hit a button and you get like the big cleft chin, like Superman, like Witcher. They've done it before, dude. They've done retro and movie versions on alt skins for fighting games. My boy Bloodaxe can back me up. We've seen it. I wonder if they're going to pull out the. I don't even know the dude's name, Superman, the actor's name. But
I know they've done alt skin, but Soul Calibur really doesn't have a skin system though. It just has the.
It only has the two
colors.
It's gonna put them in there. I'm expecting eventually they're gonna start. Plus, it has a customization, but I would not be surprised if they eventually. I mean, it's rare a fighting game doesn't do that. I mean, they'd be the first to actually go, we're not going to put 9 different skins on this character.
Well, I mean, they did the customization sense, though. So, I mean, technically, you could make a cleft-chinned Geralt if you wanted to. Yeah. So, I think they're going to focus more on just adding more costumes, more faces, more customizability
Two
there.
B's rolling out, man.
And that way, if somebody wants to make a Legolas Geralt, they can, or Superman Geralt.
Go and give him a bad CGI lip.
Give him a bad CGI lip,
That'd be awesome, dude. Do that someone. Build the freaking Superman Geralt, and then give him, just literally go in and just pixel, make the bad lip. I hate that new Witcher look.
roll our final topic. Or here, we'll get our editor to roll.
I was just going to say, we
get
have
the
our
editor.
lovely editor.
We hadn't had the editor roll in a while.
Her mic's supposed to be on, but she's over there being as quiet as she can.
I know. She rolled a 9.
Epic
supporting cast.
What you got, editor?
Yeah, you got anything, editor? Do 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 do.
Stop.
Hey,
That's all we can
what
do.
about
Copyright.
what about if we're gonna talk about Deadpool? What about the guy that runs the bar?
Oh, T.J. Miller.
Oh,
got in
T.J.
all that
Miller's
trouble.
character?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm a big. I don't care. I still like T.J. Miller.
Yeah. I mean, as long as it doesn't, call in bomb threats on trains and.
Hey, that was funny. I mean, not for everyone involved, but funny because it had nothing to do with me, and I was clearly outside of that situation. I like the character, man. In Deadpool 2, he was hilarious. Like, every line that and I'm not good with the name. We'll make our editor look it up. But, the guy that runs the bar, like T.J. Miller's character in Deadpool, was freaking awesome. He's hilarious to me every time he talks.
Yeah.
And his dialogue always is a win.
Oh, no. His dialogue was great. And apparently the way they did a lot of his dialogue was they just let him ad-lib for a while, and then they just took the best parts, So, which from my understanding, there was quite a few ad-lib moments in that movie. But
I'm so glad they didn't.
especially with him.
I'm so glad that people didn't go for that stupid recast because he was good in that. And little whiny babies going, well, T.J. Miller, we don't like the stuff he did, so what's your take on the movie? No, the man was in the movie. A recast would have been weird.
Well, they had also already filmed it and everything.
Yeah,
but,
you know,
I mean, the guy has had problems for a long time. He has had
he's always
troubles.
been mentally unstable.
Yeah.
Like, I remember his early career, and I always thought that dude's on crack. You know, but he's funny.
Yeah. It's one of those things. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that subject. But as far as the supporting cast goes, no, he was great supporting cast, dude. He was funny. He kept up with Ryan Reynolds in comedy, and that's not easy. You know, to be able to hold your own with Ryan Reynolds, and
because Ryan Reynolds is great at improv. I mean,
yeah,
that's been proven in Deadpool. But T.J. Miller's style of humor is kind of, not so much jokes as improv, saying crazy stuff. So they just rolled with it, and it was a good casting. I don't know if we'll get to see him in the PG-13. Fred Savage. No, wait a minute. Almost nothing he says is going to easily qualify as PG-13.
I don't know if. They'll just have him. They'll scan over to him behind the bar, and
He'll
then
open his mouth and he'll just immediately stand away.
Yeah. It's like, I can't tell you about that. But
So Fred Savage, huh? Well,
Yeah.
I also like Domino. For her to not be
Domino was really
overly premiered in the movie, she was really cool.
I think Blood Axe also had a suggestion a second ago.
Well, we can't see him because
he
our
said
playing around.
Savant was epic supporting cast in Vin Denon. I don't know what.
Okay, so Tuvin did. Oh, he's
Tuvin
talking about
Denon.
when we gamed. Yeah, we did a drow game, and Vin Denon was his drow adjudicator, a male drow.
Okay.
And my character backed him 100%, including like killing Dragon and taking out the rest of the party. We murdered all of them.
Okay. So that's why Weasel was.
Yeah, that
his
seems
name?
appropriate
But
for T.J.
anyway.
Miller. There you go.
Yeah.
Weasel.
Go
else
back
could
over
be
to
a
the
weasel?
to the chat. But then Crimson also says, "Can't wait to come hang on Thursday." Oh, that's gonna be they're gonna be at our board game night Thursday. So looking forward to that.
Who's Crimson?
I'm assuming it's our guest that I don't know. So.
Oh, hey. Yeah. You're going to have fun. It's not PG-13.
No, it's not.
Throwing it out immediately. This is the cleanest Sunday show we've had in a while.
Yeah. So, but no. So that's gonna roll up random encounters. Yeah, if you like our live show here, we also do board gaming on Thursday. We usually start that about 6:30. I'm usually behind the editor's desk. I'm not usually on screen, and Q.
I'm usually not allowed
Q
because
has,
apparently I
yeah.
get aggressive.
So that'd be with our with Tim and Roger and Dale tend to be there, and then we're gonna have Reginald is gonna come. If you saw the Welcome to live stream, Reginald was there for that, and then we have a guest all the way from the UK that's gonna join us. That Dale had brought in. So
does she
that'd
have
be
one of those
interesting.
cool accents?
I hope so.
God,
I mean,
love those accents.
I figure
like if she's
there's nothing better. Yeah,
an accent, man. I love those accents.
There's nothing better than the UK accent to help you get some views.
It says accents. I was like,
but nah, man. But no, thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed everything. Okay, so Crimson is Reginald. That's awesome. Well, hey man, thanks for joining us and everything. We're gonna play, I think, Legendary this Thursday. Marvel's Legendary.
Man, I gotta miss out on
you
Legendary?
remember? Yeah. No, I know
playing
that was
Hulk because he hurts his own friends. I love to look at people's faces. I go like, all of you take a wound. I can't be trusted. This is why they don't invite me.
So yeah. Marvel Legendary, awesome game. Looking forward to having that game and getting that review up. We'll have some. Of course, we have our reviews pop up every Thursday. If you like board games, you can check out those reviews. All right, guys. Look, thanks for watching. Like I said, be sure to check us out on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. Facebook, Patreon. If you want to support us, definitely go there. You can help us buy more games and be able to talk about more stuff. So we'll always
happy.
Yeah, and keep our editor happy. Keep that Adobe Premiere subscription going.
And Netflix. I mean, only one of us can afford Netflix right now. We need more Patreon.
But thanks, guys, and be sure to tell your friends and share. All right, guys, take care.